The View hosts have got themselves into hot water again after they did the very thing they purport to be against, undermining women's success. Joy Behar stunned viewers when she said Donald Trump's press secretary, 27-year-old Karoline Leavitt, only secured her position because of her good looks.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
The comment was bizarre, especially coming from Joy Behar, who is as woke as they come, and positions herself as a champion of feminism. This online commentator said, "Disgusting Joy Behar of The View accuses Karoline Leavitt of being hired only because Donald Trump thought she was..."
The drama at The View is erupting like a volcano. Young, ultra-conservative trailblazer Karoline Leavitt ignited a heated argument, attacking their outdated talking points and double standards before she had even stepped onto their platform. What specifically did Karoline say to leave Sunny Hostin absolutely stunned for the first time in her career, drive Whoopi into a full-blown breakdown, and weaken Joy Behar? The criticism has escalated to epic proportions due to Karoline's masterful manipulation of the whole program, and there are now real whispers that ABC execs are thinking about permanently canceling The View.
I think she's probably been put in there because, according to Donald Trump, she's a 10. You know that's what it is.
I want to be clear, though, it's not her first job. It was her first press briefing. She worked in the previous Trump administration.
Stay ahead of the curve with the most uncensored, drama-packed celebrity news by hitting that like button and subscribing right now. You definitely don't want to miss out on this explosive update, packed with jaw-dropping revelations, behind-the-scenes secrets, and shocking twists that will leave you speechless. We bring you the most exclusive, real, and unfiltered stories that no one else dares to cover, ensuring you're always in the know about the latest scandals, controversies, and eye-opening details from the world of fame and fortune. So don't wait, show your support, stay connected, and be the first to witness this blockbuster update that you simply cannot afford to miss. Okay, let's set the scene and go straight to the issue.
His opponents are saying to this very day the same rhetoric that led to those two attempts. The second attempt on President Trump's life echoed the sentiment that President Trump is a democracy. And if you're a deranged lunatic and you're mentally ill, you will believe that lie, and yes, you will take political like we have seen in two instances against President Trump. Last week, Tim Walz and Kamala Harris said that everyone who showed up to President Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden was an That's despicable, dangerous, divisive rhetoric that is spewed by the Democrat Party every single day. And I'm so sick and tired of the media pointing the finger at Donald Trump and saying that he is sowing division in this country. He is not. The media is for pushing hoaxes like the one that you all pushed today, and the Democrat Party is for pushing lies about him. But the good news is Americans don't buy it. And that's why today President Trump is more popular than he has been since 2016, because people don't trust the media.
Karoline Leavitt was the target of another onslaught from The View, which accused her of being a young conservative who disobeys their outdated regulations. This time, they employed the same tired tactics from the standard playbook, mocking her, questioning her morality, and even suggesting that President Trump's endorsement of her was based solely on her impressive looks. Isn't that classic Joy Behar with the trademark eye roll? They even implied that her impressive professional achievements were gifts rather than earned on merit, simply because she meets Trump's standards of beauty. Whoopi Goldberg, who sometimes lets her feelings take precedence over reality, loudly said that without the current wave of wokeness, Karoline would not have a voice. Karoline wasn't going to take their insults lying down, even when Whoopi once again made it a racial issue. Karoline's reaction was so powerful that the show's producers are likely still in disbelief. In addition to retaliating, Karoline set fire to the environment surrounding them in a video that swiftly went viral on all social media platforms. When Karoline pointed out The View as a collection of cynical, out-of-touch elites who only support feminism when it suits them, and who would destroy any woman who dared to disagree with them, she didn't mince words. Joy Behar is the clearest example of this phony feminism when she says that conservative women would minimize your achievements and criticize your attractiveness. Her remarks absolutely fell all over the place, and she is the last person who should be lecturing anybody about privilege. Please don't condemn me since I earned my platform through hard effort, unlike those unqualified DEI hires that show it off on Sunny Hostin and The View. I'm not going to play that game with The View, which favors weak, submissive women over strong, independent ones. When she uploaded the video, Twitter turned into a frenzy. The hashtags, cancel The View and Karoline LL. In only a few minutes, The View started trending. But hold on, it gets worse. They thought they could make fun of this reaction, but they never anticipated it. Although their actions were forced, Karoline ignores them and continues on, the greatest fear of all.
Like this young lady this is her first job, I would like her to do a little homework. Because she said something yesterday that really pissed me off. And that was, she said, there will be no wokeness here. Oh, yeah. Let me explain something to you. Because without that wokeness, you might not have that job. Yeah. Because women were not invited to that table. Women were not invited to many tables in this nation. The reason we fought and busted our behinds to make sure that you didn't have to worry about this. And now to hear you talk about it and to hear anybody talk about the wokeness was put in place for a reason. Because black people couldn't get into colleges. Because women could not get into the colleges they wanted to go to. This is all women. Yeah. See, this is not black, Asian women. This is all women. Women were not invited to this party. It was a man's world, and we busted our asses to make sure that this was a person's.
They have improved Karoline's reputation rather than damaged it. Although she was already becoming more popular in conservative circles, ABC executives are freaking out now that she is well known, and sources are exposing that the producers are embarrassed by the negative press. Their days may be coming to an end because, behind the scenes, Joy Behar and Whoopi Goldberg's names are being spoken in less than favorable ways. You will be surprised to see that even some of their most enthusiastic fans are starting to criticize them, claiming that this was a step too far, if you had assumed that people would accept them without doubt. And tweet went viral, and it was exactly right. Despite its rhetoric of empowerment, The View ridicules any woman who deviates from their norms. Karoline Leavitt has ripped off their facade, revealing their true selves. Meanwhile, there are rumors going around that sponsors are getting closer to quitting. Large firms are reevaluating their ad placements since the handwriting is now easily readable. Who would want to support this catastrophe at this point, let's be honest. This time, The View may have burned themselves, but they have been playing a risky game that has been teetering on the brink of disaster for years. Beyond Redemption's critique is obviously hypocritical, and ABC is now in a difficult position. Either clean up the house or terminate the program for good. The View certainly enjoys controversy, but when the negative reaction outweighs the increase in viewership, it's a warning flag. They're skating on very thin ice right now. Will this be the moment that ends the show? Have they permanently crossed the line? Did the media desperately need a reality check after Karoline Leavitt's fierce comeback? After this disaster, do you believe ABC will really end The View? To stay up to date on the latest drama, so what do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments section below. And if you don't want to miss out on the hottest celebrity news, make sure to subscribe to Daily Finder.